So, in episode 128 of Confidence Coaching with Heidi Benjaminson, I'm talking to you and giving you tools of how to not do things out of guilt. Now, many people do want to use guilt as a reason as the emotional fuel for us to do things for them. This is a very human way. We have learned over the years that we can say certain things and people will then do the things that we want to do. Okay. We all have done it. I have a lot of clients who have said, I really want to know how to handle these situations. I want to say no, but I'm feeling guilted into doing this. Okay. So that episode talks about that. And I want to just give you this quick video just so that we're really clear on what the vibe is, how to identify it, and why it's so important that we don't do things out of guilt, because this is what it creates. And I understand often we're on both sides of this too. Okay. When we do things out of guilt, the other emotions that come along with us are resentment. We really want to then disconnect from that person. That is one of the end results of doing things out of guilt. We don't really want to be around that person. Subconsciously, we know that's someone who really tries to manipulate me. They don't respect my values. They don't respect my boundaries. They don't respect me as a person. So we don't want to be around people like that. We end up just kind of feeling icky. I think that's just the best word to kind of describe it. When someone is using guilt as that emotional fuel, it doesn't feel good inside of us. And we end up with this vibe of like, I'm just kind of reluctant. That's kind of what comes from that like icky and that disconnection. So when we realize there's a relationship in my life where I'm doing a lot of things out of guilt, just understand, by me not setting my boundaries with this person, this is the vibe that I'm bringing into the things I'm doing. So it doesn't even help that other person that we do those things. They think it does. That's that false reward. They think that we're showing up for the event that they have guilted us into. We go and buy the things that they want because they think that that's what they're getting. But what they really, really want, and what all of us want, is for people to want to do things for us. Someone else asks us to do something, and then maybe they start to use guilt. Why won't you buy this for me? You're never buying these things for me. You don't love me, right? They want the thing, but in reality, what every human wants is for another person to actually want and desire to do things for us. Okay. So understanding the vibe of desire is like, I do want to do this thing for you. Okay. That's very, very different than doing things out of guilt. When we have that desire, we are then present with the other person. We're fully engaged. Now, it could be that someone asks us to do something and we're only able to do a portion of it, but that portion we're doing, we are present, we are fully engaged, and that creates connection. That's what everybody wants. That's what every human wants. So the person that is using guilt for you, what they really want is connection. So you want to be able to stop and say, how can I now connect with this person? I can't do the things that they're wanting me to do. That doesn't feel in integrity with me. I want to get into integrity. They want connection. What can I offer that then feels good for me? And maybe offering that connection, because guilt is something, it's not an emotional fuel that strangers use. This is something that's used in close relationships. So understanding this person wants connection, how can I connect? That's where we get the real result. So when we're able to show up in a way that we're not doing things out of guilt, that we're doing things out of a desire, we then create the connection. And that is the most useful thing for our relationships. And it's the most useful thing for the people who are on default showing up and wanting to use guilt. This is something all humans do. It's something we all have to work on. But when we can then change how we respond in those situations, we are then up-leveling all of the relationships that we have. If you would like more help on this, make sure you sign up for a free consult call. There's all information about my prices, about working with me, and how to set up a call on my website, HeidiBenjaminson.com. Make sure you're subscribed to get the podcast and to get these videos. Subscribe on YouTube and anywhere you listen to podcasts.